Hello, collectors and fans. This is G-Man with G-Man Toy Reviews. Today, I got a real special treat for you. This is the 60th anniversary of S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla 2014. Yeah, for the 60th anniversary of Godzilla, you got the 2014 Godzilla. Wonder why they didn't use the 1954 Godzilla, since that would have been more appropriate for the 60th anniversary. Oh, well, at the time, I guess they didn't have a clue. Okay, back to this review. S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla 2014 makes its way into the family of super articulation figures. How does it stack up? Let's find out. Design-wise, this was created from working with a photo of the model of the Godzilla 2014 designs. This is a different approach versus using the digital files that the way NECA did with their 12-inch head-to-tail figure or version of this same Godzilla 2014. The result is a cool toe spacing, for example. One thing that stuck out to me very strangely is that the middle section between the legs, it looks lopsided. I guess that's just me though. It's a nice looking figure. The tips of the black plates are curved inward slightly, which looks pretty cool. The figure has a nice weight to it, and it seems to be the same flexible material that the S.H.MonsterArts 2000 Millennium Godzilla was made from. I must put out there, however, looks can be deceiving. I'm kind of disappointed somewhat with the paint job of the head and mouth sections, but we'll get into that later. I don't like doing reviews on figures that come out like this, but maybe this was just a one-drop case by S.H.MonsterArts, but perhaps not. We shall see in the future. For accessories, 24 Godzilla comes with no accessory, no beam effect, which is kind of strange because SHMA Nation said a year earlier on their website that they were going to put possibly a beam effect with this Godzilla, and it didn't materialize. The paint job on Godzilla 20 is, like I said, it's atrocious to me with the mouth and teeth. I'll zoom in and show you closely. As you can see, the teeth are not really painted that well. And the mouth, it's got a little slop of the red over the teeth. Let me see if we can zoom in a little bit more there and get him in there for you. As you can see what I'm talking about, some of the teeth are painted red over the white. So they wasn't really... I mean, the person who did the painting on this one tried, I guess, somewhat. I've seen it much worse on other figures, so I'm not too disappointed. But still, it does wonder what happened. Okay, it really does. And to be further clear, let me see if I can zoom in more. I don't think I can, but there's his tongue, which is articulated. The mouth does open and shut, as you say, but look here. You can slap the jaw. Watch. It twists and it kind of makes for a comical photograph, if you see what I'm saying. Like, look at this. This doesn't look right, does it to y'all? And then you do it that way. See what I'm saying? It's just kind of weird looking. But it all depends. Now, my eyes are pretty done well because you can see them. You can see one pretty good, but the other one is so dark you can barely see it. Let me see if I can get some light on the subject for you guys. Hang on. Let me see if I can get some light on it. I'll go here and reach for a handy dandy light. Let's see if I can beam in there with some light for you so you can see his eyes better. And there's his eye. You see it? It's there, but you can't see it. See? Now you see it. Interesting, isn't it? Well, that side seems to be darker with more heavier paints on this side than it is on the other side. Okay. Overall, this is a nice looking Godzilla though. The tail is very fluid. Let's zoom back out, please. Thank you. The tail is very fluid. As you can see, it holds a nice crisp pose. Not really good, but it's there. You can see where it drops a little right there. And the tip is known to pop off, but you can pop it right back on, so it's not a big deal. Okay? Okay. I've seen some other figures that were not this good at painted on the teeth and the mouth, as I was saying before, but mine's not as noticeable as some. There's also been figures with crooked eyes. I don't have this issue somewhat, but still, not seeing one eye and seeing the other one does bother me a little bit. So I don't have a cross eye, I just can't see one of my eyes. The chest and arms are colored with a nice light green paint, and the toenails are somewhat a darker green to them. The teeth and the inside of the mouth, as I discussed, aren't done very well. Aside from the red on front of the face, the teeth weren't painted individually with much care, and that's quite a bit of red paint overrun inside the mouth, if you ask me. When you can open the jaw on each side is the skin of the outer jaw. It's painted nicely here for the most part, but it looks like it's not quite finished since the skin overlays at the edge, and you can see the green from the mold underneath. For articulation, Godzilla 2014 hands, shoulders, and elbows can rotate 360 degrees, and the head can move up and down. The jaw can open and close, as I've already demonstrated as well. Be careful though, too much pressure can damage the tongue. Okay, so don't mess with the tongue too much. The feet, the upper thighs, and ankles can rotate 360 degrees, but not the kneecaps themselves. Remember that. The head and the neck do have gaps in them, but you can adjust them so the gaps can disappear, or you can pop the head off at the neck or make the adjustments that way. Okay, when I got my figure, my jaw was crooked, and as I showed you, a few minutes ago, the jaw can be placed that. I didn't know that, and I was able to readjust it. It was fine. Finally, the tail has a bit of articulation in it, and it reminds me of the Godzilla 2000's tail with its fluidity. One thing to note, however, is that the tail at the end can pop off, as I told you, but you can also pop it right back on with ease. It's just kind of annoying, that's all. Overall, if you're a fan of this design, Godzilla 2014, it's a great figure. Or if you're a completeness, I say pick up this figure. With all the other small infractions, including some people getting cross eyes and bad paint job on the mouth and teeth, it's kind of hard to recommend it unless you are a completeness to your collection. But under the right condition, it makes for some pretty cool photographs, to be honest, and some humorous ones. This has been the S.H.MonsterArts 2014 60th Anniversary Godzilla. This has been G-Man with G-Man Toy Reviews, signing off. Peace!